Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Valencia, aka Valele. Today we're going to be doing a look on this nude cut crease using nothing but affordable drugstore makeup. If you like what you see and you want to achieve this look, just keep on watching. First, we're going to start off by priming our face. I used two different primers. I used a more solid primer for my T-zone area, and I went in with a 2-in-1 setting spray and primer to prime the rest of my face. And I'm just going to dry it down. Everything will be listed in the description box below. Now I'm just going to go straight into doing my eyebrows using the e.l.f. pencil in dark brown to fill in my eyebrows, making sure that I blend along the way and I keep filling in as needed. After filling in our eyebrows, we're going to use a concealer to carve out our eyebrows. I'm using Covergirl. With this concealer, you're going to want to work in sections because it does dry down very quickly. I learned that the more oils that you have on your face, if you are more of a drier skin person or more of a combination leaning towards more of the drier skin, that it works better and it helps to blend out your actual concealer. It doesn't dry down so quickly and you have more time to manipulate the actual concealer versus if your face is more so drier. We're going to take that same concealer and put it on our lids, blend it out with a stippling brush. Make sure to blend it completely out so that you do not have harsh lines with your concealer as well. Now we're going to go in with this dark brown shade. We already did one eye off camera. With this form of look, you want to start with your darkest color first, so it's more easier to blend and diffuse the crease more. So we're going to start off with this dark brown color, and then we're going to blend out the edges with this orange. The palettes that I'm using, the two colors are from two different Nicka K palettes. I'll have them listed in the description box below. What you're going to do is you're going to keep going back and forth. This is all about patience and taking your time. You want to build up the darkness and depth of the dark brown color, and you want to keep blending it out with the orange color, the edges with the orange color, so that it does not look harsh but it is still very pigmented. When you keep blending more, you're going to keep losing the color, so that's why you have to keep packing it on and keep going back and forth until you build it to the intensity that you want. Now that you're finished with the crease and blending, you're now going to cut your actual crease. Now with this, you want to also take your time. I'm not moving as fast as it shows in the video. I'm actually going really slow, and I'm actually stamping the concealer down and dragging it downwards so I can get more of a perfect line when you get more closer to the crease, because it helps versus then trying to actually carve it out and make the actual line. It's more difficult to actually make that perfect cut crease. So we're going to do it this way. I'm taking a little bit of concealer at a time. It works 10 times better that way because the concealer is more tackier. Make sure that when you're actually doing your eyeshadow and everything that you do not set your eyes, because I've noticed that it helps. The tackiness from the concealer helps with the blending. It also helps with cutting your crease. So just keep that in mind, guys. Now, as doing the outer corner of the cut crease, you want to actually find the socket of your eye and kind of feel for it with your brush, so you can kind of guide yourself to dip down and then curve a little outwards as if you're doing a little flick. It's kind of like eyeliner when you do the flick at the ends of the eyeliner. So you just want to like swoop down into the depth of your eye socket, and then you want to slightly flick it backwards, if that makes sense. Now, it's a little different with me for doing my cut crease because I have hooded eyes. My eyes are very, very chinky, so I have to create a lid for myself. So while doing a cut crease, I actually have to find the perfect, way to cut my crease, so I have enough lid space and you can still see the work that I've done. Now we're going to set our eyelids with a pale tone shade, and then we're going to do our eyeliner. I just went off camera to apply my lashes. Now we're going to start on our face. First we're going to do our foundation. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me in 330, and I'm applying it with my beauty blender. And it is also damp. Now we're going to go in and we're going to highlight using the same concealer that we used to carve out our cut crease and to also do our eyebrows. We're going to be using the Covergirl concealer, and we're going to be highlighting underneath our eyes, under our lip, our chin, down the center of our nose, and also our forehead. We're also going to blend it out with a beauty blender, and don't mind me while I'm in my nose. I'm not picking my nose. It's just the makeup always gets in my nose and it always makes it itch and tickle, so I try to like get the product out of my nose, if that makes sense. And don't forget, while you're doing your under eye, to carve out your eyeliner so that it's sharp and that it is precise and your eye makeup looks completely well blended. And remember to keep blending no matter what. If your arm is tired, keep blending until it is completely seamless. That is the trick to makeup, is blending. Blend, blend, blend. When it comes to your eyeshadows, blend. When it comes to your face makeup and your foundation, blend. When it comes to your concealer, blend. Blend, 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 blend. That is the key. That we are going to fill our eyebrows back in because we lost some of the pigment and color from it from doing all of that blending and the liquids. We're going to have to fill it in again later on for final touches after we're done setting our face. I just like to go back and forth and make sure that it's still prominent for me. Now we're going to set our under eye using the Sasha Buttercup setting powder. My girl Bonnie, she put me onto this powder. Thank you God, because underneath my eye was always cracking when I would use the air spun. And also I've learned that before you even sit there and put the actual powder on your face, you want to tap the excess powder off of the beauty blender onto the back of your hand. And also I'm using a dry beauty blender. I'm not using a damp or wet beauty blender. I find that this has been giving me such more of a better coverage and such more of a better result as far as my under eye goes. Making sure to set every spot that you highlighted and also dapping the excess powder on the back of your hands before applying to your face. Now we're going to go in and we're going to set the rest of our face with our face powder. Mine is the Fit Me face powder in 330. We are going to also set the highlighted areas that we just finished powdering down. This is more of extra coverage, and it's also to make sure that that setting powder is locked in. We are going to stamp it into our face. We're not going to sweep it off. We are going to stamp it in our face so we do not disturb or disrupt any of the work that we just did on our face. Now we're going to contour our face using the NYX contour palette. We are gonna go in with the second shade on the left. We are going to contour our face first. This is more of a darker shade. I'm using this to contour and chisel my cheeks in more, and then we're gonna go in with the first shade, the first contour shade on the left, and we are going to bronze, and we're gonna bronze the contour, the hollows of our cheeks, and we're gonna go around our face, the perimeter. We're gonna go on our forehead, our temples, making sure that when we're going around our temples and when we are bronzing that we are doing a sweeping motion. When we go around our temple, we are going to do a circular sweeping motion so that everything is well blended. We also are going to take it on our jawline so that everything matches and that our jawline is chiseled and snatched. Now we're going to go in and we're also going to contour our nose. I'm using this small brush, this small little kind of like a detailer brush. This is my new little contour brush. This is my new little favorite nose job brush. This brush is so precise. It just does the job every single time. It came in a set of, I believe, 12, and I got it off of Amazon for $10, I believe. We're done doing all the powdering on our face. We're going to set our face, drench our face in setting spray, and we're going to use our dry beauty blender, and we are going to press all of that powder into our face so that it doesn't look cakey, it doesn't look ghostly, and we don't look ashy, and all of our color comes back to life. Now I'm just going to spray my T-zone, and I'm going to apply my highlighter using my favorite fan brush from AOA, which is off of Shop Miss A, and the brush was $1. We're going to use our highlighter from Nicka K as well, and that will be listed in the description box below as well. So we're going to highlight our cheekbones, our forehead, and our chin with the fan brush. Then I'm going in with this, another one of the brushes from Amazon. It's more of a stiffer, detailed brush. And I'm going to highlight my nose, giving me that cute little button shape. I'm also going to do my Cupid's bow, and I'm also going to highlight my inner corners. Then we're going to line our waterline and a little bit below our waterline with this black liner, making sure to only take it in halfway. And after that, we are going to blend it out with the brown shade that we used in our crease. And after that, we're going to blend out that brown shade with the orange that we used in our crease. And now we're going to do the finishing touches. We're going to fill our eyebrows back in because we lost them from all of the powder, the highlight, the foundation. I think this is kind of why I use powder instead, eyeshadow instead, to fill in my eyebrows, because I don't like the fact that I have to continuously have to go back and fill in my eyebrows as I go. Maybe I should try a different face method and do my eyebrows last. I don't know. After that, we're going to highlight our brow bone. Now we're going to line our lips. We're going to underline our bottom lip using this brown lip liner, and we're going to follow the natural curve and shape of our top lip. My Cupid's bow is actually very pointy naturally. The size of my mouth is the only thing that I usually have a problem with, because it like goes inward, so it's like my lips look like they're kind of like a trapezoid shape, but it's more of like a hard trapezoid shape, if that makes sense. We're going to use this NYX matte lipstick in the center and blend it out with a brush. Then after that, we're going to use an NYX butter gloss and do the same thing, making sure that we blend it in nice and seamlessly so that it is an ombre lip and it goes cohesively into the lip liner. And we're just going to put a little bit more in the center and just dab it in, pout it in with our lips. Now we're going to hit our lashes with some mascara. And after that, we are going to reinforce our moles. My moles are naturally there. I just have to pop them back out again because of all of the makeup that covers it. So yeah. There you have it, guys. This is the final look. If you're wondering where this hair came from, this is from Hair Stop and Shop. It was originally a Hollywood curled hair. This is a synthetic wig. I straightened it and I plucked the not frontal, but I plucked the wig a little bit, not too much. Yeah, this is the final look. If you enjoyed this video, you enjoyed this look, then subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.